Hey, what's up? Welcome to live.besttakedown, the place where we talk tech, answer your tech questions, and everything technology related. Of course, since we answer tech questions, we're going to do something a little different in this video. We have someone called, named Tech Helper 1 on Ventrilo, in the Best Techie Ventrilo, which is paid for by my lovely girlfriend. And, he's going to ask a question, and we're going to answer it live on air. So, Tech Helper, whenever you're ready, feel free to ask your question. Let's see if we can help you out. Tech Helper? You can ask your question, man. We have Tech Helper on the line. We're doing vent requests. This is brand new to live.besttechie.net.
I wasn't watching your stream, so I didn't know when you were ready or not, because I didn't want it to come back, because I didn't have my headphones plugged in.
Oh, that's cool. You can ask your question now since we have introduced the show and introduced you. So feel free to ask.
I was going to say, what programs are running on all your computers, and how many of them total have you ever owned in your life?
So what programs do I have installed and on all my computers? That's a loaded question. Let's see if we can run through this in a few minutes. Well, first off, let's break it down into categories. The first category that I usually install when it comes to when I set up a computer is internet-based applications. So I usually install Firefox as my number one browser. Sometimes I'll install Opera or Safari as well. In addition, I'll install any of the Flash, any of the other plugins, and all my Firefox plugins. I'll set up also then my email. Usually I use Outlook 2007. As of right now, I use Outlook 2007 for my email. On OS 10, I use Mail. I also use Firefox on OS 10. And let's see. Let's run through the list of what else I have here. For audio, all my audio listening needs, I use a program called Fubar 2000. Fubar 2000 is an excellent audio application. It plays almost every single audio format out there on the web, and that you can download and rip via ripping. Actually, I use DB PowerAmp Audio Converter, which has a built-in ripper, and it will convert your audio as well. For FTP needs, I use FileZilla. I've also used Smart FTP in the past as Qt FTP. I use Google Talk, Digsby, Windows Live Messenger, Ventrilo, what else? WinRAR for all my unzipping needs, except for my pants. I do that myself. Nero I use for all my burning applications. And let's see, what else? I use Audacity. The list goes on and on. I have Trillion installed, Twirl, TweetDeck. Ultraman is another application that I use to extend my my desktop on Vista, so that way I have taskbars on both sides of the screen instead of just one. That's a really nice application. I like that a lot. In addition to that, I mean, those are my main applications. I also have an application called Dropbox, which is currently in beta, which allows me to share between computers files with relative ease. It's very simple. I also use Daemon Tools. Daemon Tools. I'm sorry, Daemon Tools, which is an application which essentially allows me to mount an ISO image so I can install it on a virtual machine.
Wasn't I going to say, yeah, an ISO image for a CD?
Right. Exactly. That's what I use it for, and especially for virtual machines. I use it to mount all the images on my virtual machine. That way I don't ever have to burn it to a CD if I'm going to install something like that. What else? Let's see.
But I thought Parallels or VMware had that all built on right in the software.
VMware Fusion does have that built in, but the older VMwares, or the VMwares on Windows side, they do not have that built in. In addition, I also use another FTP client called SFTP Drive. On the Mac, it's called Expand Drive. I also use Moya to convert all my videos, Merc to chat on IRC. Let's see. I mean, the list goes on and on here. I've never really went through it like this before. I also use Webcam Max to do some video stuff with the stream. However, it does not work on 64-bit Vista, unfortunately, so I can't use that. PDF Creator creates free PDFs, so you don't have to worry about Adobe. I also use Foxit Reader, which is another PDF reader, which replaces my Adobe needs. I also use a thing called Easy BCD, which is a boot menu configure, so you can edit the boot menu and remove stuff that you don't have installed anymore with relative ease. That's basically it. I mean, I went through the whole list basically. So, oh yeah, I have no. I also have Tortoise SVN, which allows me to use SVN within Windows and create SVN shares and whatnot. So I hope that answers your question in terms of what I use. That's mainly what I use on Windows and OS 10 for the most part. A lot of the stuff overlaps in terms of usage, but that's mainly it. On the Mac, I also have another application called ScreenFlow, which is awesome application for recording.
Record the desktop.
Yeah, exactly. Are you mainly a Windows user or an OS 10 user?
Honestly, I just use a computer. I don't care what the OS is or anything. I just use it. I don't care what people say or anything.
That's a good approach. I mean, whatever works for you, right? I mean, that's the way it should be. You use what works, right?
Pretty much. I use Mac primarily for my laptop because I got a laptop. Since I got a laptop, I use that more than I get the desktop. Pure laziness stuff.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm more of a desktop usage kind of guy. I use my laptop, my MacBook for all my school related work. I take it to school, but I prefer to sit on my desktop.
To tell you the truth, I did build a horsepower machine, 2.8 Pentium D, 2 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabyte hard drive, Intel, not FireWire, but yeah, use USB 7.1 surround.
Nice.
Everything built right on gigabit Ethernet.
Very, very nice. That's a nice machine right there. So what do you use, XP or Vista on that?
3 things: XP, Vista, and Fedora.
Nice, very nice. Well, I appreciate your question, and thank you for coming here on Ventrilo and asking it. I hope to do more of these in the future. And, if you have any other questions, you can come by. We'll do another Ventrilo question and answer, so to speak. And thanks for watching. This has been live.besttechnout, and thank you to TechHelper1 for asking your question here. And hopefully that helps people figure out first of all, what I use on my machine. Maybe you want to try some of these applications out yourself. And this has been, of course, live.besttechnout, the place where we talk tech, answer all your tech questions, and we're streaming live. Not 24/7 though.
You should post the applications on your blog.
You know what? That's a great idea, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to post a list of the applications with links to where to get them on the blog post. We'll do that. And
make it easy. Actually, just do a screenshot.
We could do that. I mean, I think it'd be easier if I posted a list with the links, though. That way people can click it. And,
okay.
All right. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Stop by the chat, say hi. Who knows? Maybe you'll get on Ventrilo and be able to ask a question live on the air. Until then, we'll see you.